scared the hell out of me.
Did I?
Well, you jumped in front of me. I was like, what the hell's going on? I was getting ready to what, you're going in the wrong way.
You hit me with your cart.
I did on purpose, too. That's what I said. I was afraid to get blamed for everything.
Dustin, new special teams coach, how does that change things for you, if at all?
No, a lot. Dave came in here with a lot of good things that happened in Chicago. We're hoping that he brings that here. He was able to do a lot of things. Obviously, when you have Devin Hester, you just have a lot of key things you got to get. You got to get guys making blocks, hustling, not holding, and that's what he brought, and that's what he's doing here. Is we have to be smart on special teams. We can't have 2-3 bad plays. We don't have any plays that we can give up, so we need to be good on every play, and that's what he brings. Is everybody knows that a lot is expected on every play, so we're lucky to have him and Kevin. Those guys did a great job, and we're looking forward to working with them.
Dustin, obviously the team can win more games than you did last year, but how can you personally improve on what you did last year?
Just, more inside the 20. I got to, keep that number up there in the mid-40s. I showed I could do it last year. I got to do it again this year. Help set up our defense. That's one thing that we've had a lot of fun watching over on the sidelines is them fly around, and, they're, like you said, we got a lot of Pro Bowlers on that side of the ball, and I got to set them up and be there for suck up. He's capable of doing a lot of good things like he's done these last 4. We got to make these next 4 really good for him as well.
How's the new coach helping him out a little bit?
Great. He's Kevin used a lot of golf analogies. We are specialists, and so we do the same thing over and over and again, very repetitious. And so he just wants us to make sure we're doing the same thing every time, so we know if something creeps in there like bad habits that we can get him out quick. And so he's been good, just especially off the field, watching film, breaking down what we do and why, if we have a bad result in a game, he looks back on that film and says, this is why this happened, and so we don't do it in the game again.
Do you think Ryan was a victim last year of being used too much? I mean, they needed him too much, last year, and that maybe hurt some of his numbers and kicks?
No, I think it's one of those things that I think we all met last year at a certain point, and just, obviously there's a lot of things that happened last year that don't normally happen in a football season. And we came together collectively and just said we've got to stick through this and do our best. And but I always look at what I do, and I could have been better last year in a lot of things. There's a few touchbacks there that really I think would have changed at least the outcome of where the defense could have run on the field. And so I just look at what I do and just focus on that.
How different do you feel given the giant vote of confidence this organization gave in you when you didn't know in December whether that was going to happen?
Right, well, I didn't want to leave. I mean, I set roots down here in 2005 and intended to stay for my career. When I walked in the stadium and said, this is the same thing as Tennessee. This is college football country here. Arrowhead is, and so I was very appreciative that Andy wanted me back, and John told me that right off the bat as soon as I got here. Don't plan on going anywhere. And so I was excited. Obviously, my kids don't want to leave here. We have great neighbors, a great church, and this organization, the Hunt family, is just an amazing place for me and for family and just for all these guys. And I think all these new guys are finding that out. You're not hearing anybody say, "Man, this is a crazy place." I mean, is it windy? Yes. But everybody loves Kansas City. This is a great town.
You guys good?
Yep.